So it's Christmas Eve, and I thought I would share the rest of this chapter here. I might go out and deliver for a couple hours tonight. We'll see. My wife is going to do a little bit of running around after her work because she's working today. But it's nice because we're just going to spend a quiet evening at home. You know, this year hasn't been a big to-do as far as gift giving, which is good. Previous years, yeah. My wife loves that part, but, it's good. We just, exchange a few gifts and be happy about it. For me, as long as I get socks and underwear, I'm happy every year. That's the main part for me. And I love the turkey. So yeah, Happy Festivus. I got my Happy Festivus shirt on. And we will continue and conclude, actually, this chapter today. The Eon of the Eons, that last Eon, which is the fifth Eon. Tremendous. The complement of the eras, that is, the Eon of the Eons, is especially in focus leading forward to the glory of Christ's headship. In that Eon, all in the heavens and all on the earth will be headed up in the Christ. This is a superlative situation reached in that Eon. Light will then pervade the whole of our Father's creation, and his creation will know well both his love and his righteousness. No longer is creation estranged or held at arm's length, but it is clasped by the Father through his Son, who has laid it at his feet at the consummation, when God becomes all in all. After the fifth Eon, what leads through that fifth Eon is going to be so awesome. It doesn't say in the scriptures how long that fifth Eon is, but I believe it's going to be a lengthy time. The 1,000 years is stated as a fact for the next Eon for Israel and the kingdom on the earth, the millennial kingdom. But that last Eon is just going to be amazing. I know it is, because for us, as being immortal and among the celestials, reconciling that amazing, vast celestial places, it's just going to be so tremendous. When you really actually think about our lot among the celestials, any member of the body of Christ should be excited, just be jumping for joy in their spirit and their heart, and knowing what's coming. This is so temporary. I said last night to brother Randy, who lives around here, lives close to me. We've had fellowship before, but I said to him, just to imagine that this here, however many mortal years we live on this earth, is like a fart in the wind. He laughed at that because it is. It's just a fart in the wind. It's soil. It's mortal. It's dying. It goes back to the soil. It's an experience of evil God graces us with to keep us humble and low. I love that part. There's the absolute part that I love, because that is given for a purpose. Even though when we're suffering and going through these relative experiences that we don't like them at all, doesn't matter. When we focus on Christ and we focus on that which is above, then the actual peace in your heart and your mind comes together. I love that part too, the peace that comes together with mind and heart. Okay, so this is amazing. In the foregoing, we have hinted at implications which surround the question of the adversary's effect upon God's ways and plan. That God created the adversary as such, which he did. He formed him the fugitive serpent. He made him exactly the way he is. He's a liar. He's a murderer from his origin, on purpose. Get it? God made him that way. God formed him that way. And with a view to promoting his own glory. See, there's the result. Promoting his own glory through his Son, whereby God's love and righteousness may come to be known and enjoyed by all of the creatures of his universe. The contrast is so wonderful, afforded much insight into the ways of our God. And these are the deep ways of God. When you really realize what evil was created for and what the adversary was formed for, then you get a deeper understanding of God the Father, the one who created all through his Son, including the adversary, came through his Son, his perfect image. Herein is set forth matters which must follow from the fact that the counter worker aids God's ways. Counter worker. And from the fact that they accord with those things kept secret in the course of the eons. Meditation upon the details of the prison epistles brings to the surface the purpose which resided in the secret of the Christ, especially Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians. Those 3 books, those prison epistles, amazing truth, deep understanding, higher truth. The reason why it should be made known to the sons of humanity becomes increasingly intelligible. The contribution of that secret to the ministry of universal reconciliation becomes more definite, for the allotment of Christ must come to the measure of his glory. We learn, too, where the secret of the evangel fits in, providing the peace to those who will yet engage as associates with him, who is their head, in conciliating the celestials. Wow. So that concludes that chapter, Blessings Among the Celestials. And who was that by? Let's see, I think that was by John Essex. Yeah, of course, John Essex. He has beautiful writing and beautiful language when he does write. And I so much appreciate sharing it with you. So have a beautiful holiday and enjoy your time. I might take tomorrow off, which I'm going to next couple of days here with my family. So grace and peace. We'll see you on the flip side.